Hello everyone, this is RaySpace here to talk about YouTube channel memberships. First of all, let me say that I'm always thrilled that people actually watch my videos at all, and that will continue to be the case whether people decide to be members or not. Recently, I've been pondering the option of enabling memberships for two reasons: so that I could archive older videos in a way that would still be accessible to longtime fans of the channel, but not misrepresent what I'm currently up to or what games like Kerbal Space Program are like right now, because I've got a lot of older videos from older versions of Kerbal Space Program, and that's not how it is anymore. So I'd like those to be accessible to people who have been fans for a while, but I don't want newcomers to think that that's what it is. And so I need a way to do that. And also I wanted to get feedback on videos from more dedicated viewers before the videos are more broadly released and at the mercy of the algorithm. This latter point sort of came up when I tried to start a tutorial series, and I got a lot of helpful feedback from people, and I decided to pull the video to reconsider the approach in it. But I sort of would have liked to just show it to a few people to get that feedback and then rework it instead of having it fully out there. So that came to mind there. But while I was thinking about all this, YouTube decided to prod me into enabling memberships, saying that if I did so by September 5th, they would give me $300 and an additional $3 for each of the members that would join in the first 30 days, up to 100 members. Now, I'm always suspicious of free money, and I'm not holding my breath to see if they actually give it to me, but it was enough of a potential incentive for me to finally decide to see about the channel memberships, which I have been of two minds about. So the way it'll work is that there are two tiers, $2 boosters and $5 sustainers. I got to set the prices. Those seem to be reasonable to me. I'm not expecting much. Of that money, 30% goes to YouTube. Both tiers will have early access to videos that I want feedback on, that I think are more experimental or something different from normal things that I post to the channel, and they'll have that for about a day, unless I decide based on their feedback to make the videos private until I can fix something. And there are going to be some experimental videos coming up, especially with regard to the TIPA things that I've been working on, the future history stuff. So there's that, and also if I'm doing stuff involving other programs that aren't Kerbal Space Program or Flight Sim or something like that, maybe I'll see what they think about all that. So that's the idea, and then so it'll be just for members only for a day, and then it'll be public unless there's something wrong with it. The sustainer tier, the $5 ones, will also have access to the older members only videos that might have been made with a lower quality mic or were of an earlier version of the games that wouldn't be representative of them now. Generally videos that are 5 years old or more. I'm still in the process of evaluating videos, so some old ones that are accessible right now may eventually be archived as members only. Both tiers will also get access to emotes. I'm not much of an emote person, but here are the emotes. There is a pizza one. That is because of my adamant desire to ensure that spacefarers have pizza. I've had that before I even created a pizza hab for the moon with nice counters, and I created a pizza part. So anyway, that's in reference to that. Pop-Tart was because during live streams on Twitch, I used to... These are also the emotes on Twitch. I used to munch on Pop-Tarts during streams, so that's why there's a Pop-Tart. And then there's the GLE, the Gemini Lander engine, which was a running gag as the most powerful, most amazing engine of all, because it was relatively physically small, so a lot of them could be packed together. It was only like 11 kilonewtons, but it was a small pressure-fed engine that came with FASA that could throttle down to 11%. And so it was a very useful engine, and so it was like the most useful engine and cheaty engine as far as Raider Nick was concerned in existence. And so that was sort of an internal meme thing. But then, of course, we have just the emote cheats, which is certainly the most useful one. And that pops up as you like it. I also pondered having the Pop-Tarts be when people wanted to go off on a short meal break, and then pizza being that whenever they wanted to say that they were off for a meal, which seems to often happen during live streams. People tell me that they're going to be going off for dinner or something like that. So anyway, those are the emotes. They only allowed me 4 slots, so those are the 4 I picked. There's probably some other perks that I need to configure, but I haven't done so already. So there you have it. Now, apparently YouTube doesn't remove ads for members, and I wish they did. However, I will turn off monetization on the videos marked for members only. YouTube can technically still put ads on, it's just that I don't get a cut of it, but it won't be my fault. So if membership proves popular enough, I wouldn't mind turning off monetization and just going with memberships alone. That would be fine. But, you know, if I get that many members. If you want to support the channel in some other way, there's also Patreon. I'll put a link in the video description. I don't have too much content on Patreon. I'll have to think about that if there are more people. Your support in any form will help me to spend more time on not only making videos, but also innovative part mods for Kerbal Space Program and upcoming games like a Kitten Space Agency, assuming they are moddable, of course. No matter what, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.